All right, team, welcome. So nice to see you all. I missed you last week. Hope you had a lot of fun with Amanda. All right, so just make sure you have a nice clear space to exercise in, nothing to step on or trip over. Want to make sure you're in sturdy shoes or bare feet. A good sturdy chair, right? Nothing with wheels. And then today we will use a weight. And if you have a stretchy band, we'll also use one of those. Okay. That being said, let's get right into our breathing pattern. We're going to start with some box breathing today, and that is our 4-second inhale, 4-second hold all of that air in your lungs, then a 4-second exhale, and then a 4-second hold that empty state of your lungs. We're going to aim for 5 rounds, and then we're going to get into a warm up. All right. As we breathe in, make sure you're filling up through your belly. As we breathe out, make sure you're exhaling through pursed lips. Okay. All right. We're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Okay, so you can start to breathe normally. We're still aiming to breathe in, fill up the belly, breathe out through pursed lips. Okay, but as we do that, stick to that breathing pattern, and we're going to start getting a little bit of movement. So first, we're going to just swing our arms back and forth. We're going to get into that breathing pattern. Breathe in, fill up the belly, and then steadily breathe out through pursed lips.
Jill, with the box breathing, if you need longer to exhale, how would you modify that?
Do you so there's do you need the longer exhale because you feel short of breath when you do not? Or do you typically in your slower breathing have a longer exhale?
I have a longer exhale.
Yeah, so it can go one of two ways. You can stick to the pattern and just do what you can because it's all about just improving capacities. So if you normally have a nice, slow, steady exhale, you can do a little bit of a faster exhale, more powerful. Or you can just modify to have your longer exhale. You can kind of go one of two ways. But that box breathing, it's kind of set up to be equal on all 4 sides. Doesn't mean it has to be, right? Like some people start off with a 3-second inhale, a 1-second pause, and then the exhale, then the pause. It is about finding out what works best for you, but that is just a general standard that works for a lot of people. So you are welcome to modify the box breathing how you need. Okay.
Thank
We
you.
are going to start stepping 1 foot forward at a time. So we're swinging our arms back and forth, stepping 1 foot forward at a time. Good work. That's it, team. Swing the arms, step forward 1 foot at a time. Excellent. Okay, we're going to change to stepping out to the side in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to step 1 foot, stepping out to the side at a time. And we're going to just try to continue swinging our arms forward and backwards. So 1 foot at a time, steps out to the side. And one arm at a time, swings forward and back. We are going to change the arm pattern soon. All right, and now just the arms. We're going to reach across our body in 3, 2, 1. The arm is reaching across the body as our foot steps out to the side. Remember to maintain your breathing pattern. Really stick to it. Good. So one arm at a time, reaches across. 1 foot at a time, steps out to the side. Maintain that breathing pattern as we go. We're still breathing in, try to fill up the belly. And then most importantly, we're breathing out through pursed lips. Okay, we're going to change up what our feet are doing. Our feet, we're going to just kick one leg at a time out in front of us in 3, 2, 1. So one leg kicks and then we switch. I do have my same arm, same leg moving together. Well done, everybody. And we're going to start raising our arm up to the sky in 3, 2, 1. And this time it's going to be opposite arm to the kicking leg. So reach one arm up and kick your leg out in front of you. There we go, team. Excellent job. We're going to go for 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest there. All right. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. We're going to roll one shoulder back at a time. Do a couple just like this. We're going to roll the shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're going to put our feet a little bit wider apart. We're going to bend forward from the hips. And then we're going to push one arm gently into our leg to raise the other up. And then down. Switch sides. Down. And then you come back up out of that hinge position. And then we're going to repeat it. So we hinge forward a little bit. One arm pushes against the leg. The other opens up. Down. Switch sides. Down. Come back up. Good. Hinge forwards. Open up an arm. And then down. Other arm up. Good. Hinge forwards. Reach an arm up. Down, switch. Down and up. And one more round through. Hinge forwards, press one arm, open the other up. Again, listen to your body, especially if you've got any osteoporosis in your spine. Move with control and slowly pull yourself back up. All right, team. Excellent job so far. We should be feeling more warm. We're going to start transitioning into more of our cardio intervals. So that's where we're going to work hard for a minute. The goal is to get a little bit puffed because we want to challenge our breathing. And then we'll have a 30-second rest to get our heart rates back down. Has everyone got that? Brilliant. Awesome. Okay, let's start with just a march. It's simple. We know exactly what we're doing. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. We are marching. So again, we're going to march for a minute. The first goal is, can you keep moving for a full minute? That's goal number 1. Once you know you can do that, you can start pushing the intensity a little bit. So it is okay to feel a little bit out of breath. We're working hard, right? That's the anticipated outcome. Just work really hard to keep control of your breathing pattern. You might not be able to breathe in through your belly as deeply, but you still need to breathe out through pursed lips. There we go, team. And we've got 15 seconds left. So work hard, challenge your breathing. Got to get your heart rate up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh. So again, if you need that breathing pattern, you can get forearms or hands onto your thighs or a table in front of you. So remember, it's only a 30-second rest. What we're going to be doing next is we're going to reach knee to elbow. So now it's that little bit of a turn. Just be cautious that as we turn, we're not also flexing forward, okay? That can put a lot of pressure on the spine. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You'll notice I'm not actually touching knee to elbow. It's just the attempt to. Because if I were to try to touch my knee to elbow, I would need to bend forward into that slump. And I don't want that for my back. There we go, team. Good work. Just make sure you keep breathing out through pursed lips. Nice. You're almost there. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo!
Woo woo.
That's right. Remember that recovery position. Remember your breathing pattern. Let's work hard to recover here between each cardio interval. Because next we're going to do some side step with an arm raise. So arm and leg are moving out to the side. If you want to make it harder, you can get both arms moving. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Arm and foot stepping out to the side. That's it, team. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. Maintain some sort of movement as best you can. And then we challenge the intensity. Good work. 3, 2, 1, and rest. This is where we breathe out through pursed lips. Halfway through our rest time. It goes by fast. Okay, so what I would like now is we're going to have our arms creating an L, and we're going to squeeze our elbows in and then pull them back up. So squeeze the elbows in, pull them back up. And while we do that, I'm going to get you stepping your feet. So start off with stepping your feet. I know it looks funny, but we'll do it together. So get your feet stepping, create those L's with your arms, then you're pressing up and pulling back down, pressing up, pulling back down, up and down. Now, don't just move your arms. I want you pushing up, clenching like you're against resistance and pulling them back in. Lock it at that L, up and down, up and down. I want you clenching those arms. We're not just raising and lowering them. We are pressing them away from us and pulling them back in. Press them away from us, pull them back in. We are halfway there. And if your arms don't feel tired at this point, you're not clenching hard enough. So really push against and pull them back in. Pretend someone's trying to prevent you from moving your arms. Push them away, pull them back in. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Good. There we go. So remember that recovery position. Focus should be on your recovery breathing. Great job, team. Okay, we're starting up again pretty quick here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just pump your arms as fast as you can. So think about tightening your glutes. You can think about pulling the knees in if you'd like, and start swinging your arms forward and back. Let's go. You can always do this standing. The goal is, can you keep your hips and knees still and move your arms as vigorously as you can? Go, 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 go. So think about your glutes staying tight, because I don't want to see a lot of rocking back and forth. I want your arms working hard. I want your body tightening up to stay still. Almost there, team. You got about 10 seconds left. So do what you can. Go, 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 go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Great job, team. That was awesome. All right. So we're getting close to our end of our rest time. We're only going to do one more interval though. So really work hard what you can. This time it's going to be just the legs moving. So I'm just going to ask that you step your foot out and back in as fast as you can. Okay. If you'd rather kind of slide your foot like a skating movement, you can. You can do it seated or standing. Halfway through, I'm going to say change legs and we will change legs. Okay. But we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's start.
Excuse me.
So get your leg moving out and in, out and in, out and in, and really just focus on how quickly can that foot move. Good. If you find it helpful, you can move your arms, but this one's really helpful. If you're trying to go fast, 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 the less moving parts you have to worry about, the faster you'll be able to go. In 3, 2, 1, change legs. So out and in, you can start off slow and then speed it up. Let's see how fast we can go just for 30 seconds. That's it, team. Go, go, go. You're almost there. 10 seconds left. Speed it up. Speed it up. Go, 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 go. There we go. Faster, faster, faster. 3, 2, 1. Rest. So feel free to shake out those legs. Feel free to grab a sip of water. There we go. Maybe taking a couple deep breaths. That recovery position is quite helpful. We are going to shift gears into doing our strength exercises next. Okay. Good job, team. All right. Do you feel like we've gained our breath back?
Yeah.
Nice. One verbal response. You guys can always give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a yes or so. Okay. So what we will start with is actually we're going to start with a type of sit to stand. So you are welcome to hold your weight to make it harder. Otherwise, you can do it just without a weight. That's completely fine. Now, this is going to be really tricky on the balance today, so please make sure you've got something to grab onto. And I'm going to challenge you, how close together, side by side, can your feet be and you can still stand up? So can you, do it with your feet touching side by side? Maybe you need to have your feet apart a little bit more. Again, go slow sitting down. Good. Nobody needs to miss the chair today. There we go. Nice. That's it. Good. So how close together can your feet get? And this is really causing more of a challenge to your adductors. Those are those inner thigh muscles. And to your overall balance. because you may have noticed we have a smaller base of support, and that's making it harder for our balance as we stand up and sit down. Good. And one more. Good. And rest. Whew. Great job, team. Yeah, feels good?
No.
No. Oh boy. Okay, well, now we are going to grab our weight. Okay. So we're going to grab our weight. And you can do this seated or standing. And all we're going to do is, and we've done this one before, is the weight is by our side. We're going to curl it up to the shoulder and press it up overhead. But as we press it up overhead, we're also going to step our opposite foot forward. And then back, down. So it's curl. I'm going to press it up and step a foot forward. And then bring it down. Curl it up, step, and down. Curl it up, step as you press, and down. Curl, step and 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 press, and down. Two more. Curl, step and press, and down. Curl, step and press, and down. Switch sides. All right, curl, step and press, and down. Curl, step and press, and down. Curl, make sure we're keeping our core tight as we're moving a weight. That will help us. Curl, step and press, and down. Curl, step and press, and down. Good job, team. Got about 3 more. Curl, step and press, core is tight, and down. Curl, step and press, and down. And curl, step and press, and down. Rest. All right, you can put the weight to the side. You can exchange it for your band. Now, we've done 2 exercises before. We've done an exercise in this class before where we have our arms in front of us and pull one arm back at a time. And we've also done an exercise where we put the band around our backs and push the band forward. And we're going to combine those 2 today. So what's going to happen is we're going to cross an arm, similar to our tricep, okay? One arm is crossed and holding, and the other arm is going to push straight out in front and back. So you want to make sure you're holding it tight enough that there is resistance through that full forwards. Did someone say ow? Or is that just a throat clear? Maybe just a throat clear. Okay, so we want to hold the band tight enough that there's resistance as we push our hand forward and back. Okay, has everyone got that?
No.
Yeah?
Yep.
Perfect. Now the only tricky part, well, not the only tricky part, the additional tricky part
No.
is if I'm pushing my right hand forward, I'm going to drop my right leg back into this almost stretch position. Okay? Optional. You don't have to. It is going to add an element of a challenge, okay? So we're pushing forward and back, 2, 3. Push it forward, back, 2, 3. Push it forward, back, 2, 3. Push it forward. And 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So which sides? Our other leg is back. Our other arm is crossed. And push. So we're got our legs staggered. We're pushing forward one arm and then slowly letting it come back. Push. And push. Okay, we've got 4. Back with control. 3, 2, and 1. And rest. How fun was that? The only answer I'll accept is it was super fun.
Super fun. More fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Ooh, and a barrel of monkeys is pretty darn fun. All right, team. We're going to do just one last leg exercise, strength exercise, and then we're going to start from the top of just the strength exercises. We're not going to repeat the cardio, okay? But what I'd like you to do is, this one is with your band as well. And I'm going to ask that we put the band, actually, most of you have a free floating band. I'll use that so it's easier to understand. Well, we're going to loop the band around the ankle. Oops, I had the wrong way. And both ends are coming forwards, away from you. Okay, so the two ends, I'm going to plop down on the floor in front of me so that my other foot can step on them. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pull a foot back underneath the chair, and there should be an increase of tension on the band. If you have set it up, give me a little wave. So a little wave if you've got it all set up. And maybe give me a little head shake if you are lost. Okay, not bad. So let's pull our foot back. Again, the tension on the band should increase. There should be more tension. And then we let the foot come back forward. So we're going to pull our foot back. I had too much slack on the band. So So it wasn't creating much tension for me. So we're going to pull that foot back, pause, and then come back forwards. Your foot might not move a far distance. That's okay. It's all about creating tension in that hamstring. So that's underneath the thigh. Can everyone feel that increase in tension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Be cautious it doesn't cramp, please. So slowly pull and then relax. And we've got 3 more. 3. Back. 2. And back. And 1. Pull, 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 and relax. Rest. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to switch legs. Once again, the band is around an ankle. The 2 ends come forward and just down on the ground. All right. Okay, and then we're going to pull it back. So pull the foot back and then slowly bring it back forwards. Pull. And slowly bring it forwards. Pull the foot back. Slowly bring it forwards. Pull the foot back. Slowly bring it forwards. Pull back. Pull that foot back. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to rest there. Shake out the legs. Feel free to put the bands to the side. Feel free to grab a sip of water.
You know, that last one really has quite an effect on the muscle because you don't usually exercise that.
I know. I know. And Barry, I hope you were just careful on how far back you pulled it.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Just because of
Because of
that.
my paper cyst. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Good. The way it's set up, you almost cannot pull it very far back.
Right.
Right? Like to pull it past 90 degrees is whew.
Right. But it certainly works on the muscle, though.
Oh, it sure does. It's like mine's trembling.
Yeah.
Good. All right. When you are ready, we're going to repeat our strength exercises, starting with that funny sit to stand, where the challenge was how close together can your feet be? And then can you stand up with control? And then even more importantly, sit with control. So down nice and slow. Make sure you've got something for balance within grabbing distance. Nobody's allowed to miss their chair today. We can revisit the idea on Thursday if you're really keen.
On missing your chair?
Yep.
It's easy to do with a rolly chair. I've done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, don't use a rolly chair.
No.
When I used to work at a gym facility, I used to work at the YMCA. The amount of times I saw people doing exercises on a stability ball,
Oh, wow.
and sometimes they would go to sit on that ball, but it's a ball and balls roll. So not good. Okay, 2 more, team. Last one. All right. Rest there. Good work. Okay, now we've got our weight. If you weren't already using it for those sit to stands. So again, we're going to curl. We're going to press the weight up as we step our foot forward and then down and down. Okay, so it's up and then push and step. Down and down. Curl, push and step. Down, down. Curl, push and step. Down, down. Curl, push and step. Down, down. Good. Curl, push and step. And down, down. Good. Keep up your breathing pattern as we go. And down, down. Curl, push and step. Down, down. And last one, curl, push and step. Down, down. Switch. All right, ready. Curl, push and step. Down, down. 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 Make sure we're tightening through the core as well, team. So tighten up those bellies. Curl, push and step. Down, down. Two more. Curl, push and step. Down, down. And final one. Curl, push and step. Down, down. Put the dumbbell to the side.
Jill, can I just ask a question? When
Sure can.
When you're bringing it up like this to the curl, are you supposed to tighten your arm or just lift? Like, are you supposed to tighten it and bring it in? Or when you say curl?
Like bring it across your body?
Yeah, like how are you supposed to tighten your arms when you're doing that, or just lift it like just lifting the weight, actual weight?
Yes, that's
Because I find myself tightening up my arm.
Which is great. So the more effort you put into any of our exercises, the more benefit you're going to get out of it. So if you're curling this weight, so if you're able to kind of just easily lift your weight, one, you might want to look at a heavier weight. But also, if you're really curling and really pressing and you make it feel like there's lots of effort, you're going to have more strength benefit.
Okay.
So absolutely tighten up that arm, grip the weight as you curl it up, and you're going to get more benefit out of it. That's a really good reminder for us all, a good clarification.
Thank you.
Good work. So let's hold the band across our body, and we are going to push our hand out in front of us and slowly bring it back. Push our hand out in front of us, slowly bring it back. Push and back. Push and back. Push and back. Push and back. Push that arm straight out in front of you. Slowly bring it back. Push. We're doing the pull.
I was more like this, doing like this, pulling it out across my body instead of like this.
It's a punching movement. So you want to slowly punch and slowly unpunch. 2 more. Slowly punch. Bring it back. And then final slow punch. And bring it back. Okay, switch hands. All right, ready. And punch. And then slowly bring it back. Punch. 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 And back. 3. And back. 2. And back. And last one. Punch. And back. Okay, you can shake out your arms. And then we've got our final strength exercise here. It's the hamstring exercise where we take our band, we put it around our ankle and the 2 ends get dropped in front of us. I always like to give it a little curl or a twirl so I don't lose the band. Okay, and then from here, we're going to just pull our heel back towards our chair. And again, the band should tighten as we do this. Ready? Pull and back. Pull and back. Pull and back. Pull.
I don't know this works.
Pull and back. Good job, team. Pull and back. We're gonna do 3 more. 3 and back. 2 and back. And 1 and back. So which legs? You got it?
No.
Oh boy. And pull. And back. Pull. And back. Pull. And back. Pull. And back. Pull. Back. Pull. Back. Pull. Back. And 3. Back. 2. Back. And last one. Pull. And back. Rest there, team. There we go. the band to the side. Excellent job, everybody. Woo! Can shake it out. It's the best part of class now. Stretch. Let's pull up that elbow. And remember, with stretch time, perfect time to ask questions, so have at it.
Jill, I have a question. Can you suggest any exercises to relieve tension through the shoulders and upper back?
Yeah, absolutely. 3 that we've done before. You can switch arms, guys. We've done 3 exercises before in class. So while you're holding this stretch, I'll just actually, maybe we'll do them together. Hold the stretch for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest the arm. Okay, now lean back in your chair. And we're going to lift a bent arm, keeping the elbow tucked in, like you're slicking your hair back, or like you're trying to touch your thumb to your shoulder and then down. So this is exercise number 1. Let your chest come up with that arm. You can even do a full arm lift. Now this exercise and all the other ones do work really well if you are, the more leaned back you are, even if you're just laying in bed, and do a couple of these. Then your shoulder muscles don't have to work so hard, and it gets your back moving to open a little bit more. Number 2 is the across the body. And when we move across our body, it's not just the shoulder. Turn the shoulders, get your upper back working a little bit. So reach across, time it to your breathing pattern. Breathe out as you reach and have your upper back rotate. There we go, team. Good work. Okay, and then number 3 is palms up to the ceiling, elbows tucked in, and pull the hands apart. So it's that rotation at the shoulder, not moving the arm away. You want that rotation. And then back.
You really feel that in your shoulders.
Yeah.
I
You
do
should feel it at the back and between your shoulders. You might feel it across the chest because that part is getting stretched. Don't feel like you're straining anything. Just feel like you're pulling the hands apart, the chest comes forward, kind of arch a little bit and back. Okay. So good. We did a couple mobility exercises, get our upper backs moving, and answered a brilliant question. Okay, shake it out, stretch your leg out, reach for your toes. That was a good question, Kathy.
Again, the general questions. When I can't get my breath, then I have this extreme urge to pee. And I know it hits other people too. Can you explain why?
Sorry, Kathy. It was cutting in and out just a tiny bit. You were saying when you have an extreme urge to breathe?
No, I can't breathe, okay? I can't get my breath.
Oh.
And it triggers an extreme urge to pee.
Oh, interesting. Switch legs. That is, you know, I haven't come across that in my practice. I can theorize that if you feel panicky by not being able to breathe easily.
Yeah.
That can definitely, what that's doing is it's activating your sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight. And so that can definitely make you have to pee or urinate, right? Because that's part of the sympathetic process. And from a survival standpoint, you don't want a full bladder while you're trying to run away from a bear.
I have had that before, and when I was in the hospital, I talked to the respiratory person, and she said she's heard that quite a few times. But I've noticed that because before, if I was out of breath, I'd like that instead. And when I stop and make myself breathe properly, through the nose and out, pursed lips, it's less so. So I think it's the technique, and when you can't get the breath, I think it's almost like it's shutting down things, right? So,
well, exactly.
But she said exactly that, fight or flight.
Yep. So you can pull your foot up to your shin or slide it up to your thigh. So the moment we get into our breathing pattern, it's not helping just the lungs, right? Our bodily systems work as a team. So as soon as you start getting into your breathing pattern and it starts to slow your breathing down, you get your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite. It's your rest, digest. It's your calm down part to your nervous system. So it helps you slow down your heart rate. It relaxes that muscle tension. So I can definitely see that breathing pattern would help with that. That's where we've talked about too, where your breathing pattern is good for your lungs and good for your breathing, but it's also good for stress and anxiety. It's also good for chronic pain. It's been shown to help lots of cases of arrhythmias, like atrial fibrillation. So that getting into your breathing pattern positively impacts your central nervous system, and your central nervous system is connected to everything in your body. You can switch legs here.
I can relate to what Kathy's saying.
Yeah, there we go. So you've had that same experience.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Interesting how sometimes our body works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would definitely attribute it to a nervous system response. But also what can be happening is just with all of the muscles tightening can increase the intra or inner abdominal pressure. And when you got more pressure on your bladder, right? The ladies who have had children can attest to the same thing happens during pregnancy. You have an external factor pushing, increases urinary frequency. So two things can be happening there, or both at the same time. Relax this leg, drop a leg back behind you. We're getting to the last kind of minute of class. Is there any final questions for today?
Everybody have a great weekend.
Well, not yet. It's too. Oh, did everybody? Sorry.
Yes.
Switch legs. Switch legs. I did. I was in Toronto for a soccer tournament.
Nice.
Which is why I'm so tired today.
Was it hot, humid back there?
Very humid. And yeah, it was hot. I heard it rained here in the Okanagan all weekend, but there it was hot. I'm sunburnt. But it's 3 hours ahead, so that threw us off quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
How bad is the pollen count in Kelowna? Because it's certainly bad in Vernon.
I'm not sure. I think it's the same, Barry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've
Equally as
been
bad.
affected by it a lot this year.
Yeah, it started really early this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Guys, we're going to take a deep breath in together. So please join me in inhaling for 4 seconds, exhaling for 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out. Roll your shoulders back. And that's all for today.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jill. Bye-bye.